You all can talk. This is nothing to behold.
Good evening and welcome to our first 6th grade choir concert of the year. Would you please welcome our performers to the stage? Alright, so I'm so excited to have them up here. They were so professional coming out of the choir room just now, ready to go. It is such a pleasure to work with these singers. You're going to hear that these are bold singers. They get the sound out there. And I'm just going to do a little bit of breathing exercises with them for a moment to get them used to what the room sounds like. And we're going to make a little bit of noise because this is a very different acoustic than that big room in the corner that we rehearsed in. And it's very different than the choir room over there in that corner. So just give us a moment just to get used to this room because we haven't actually performed here yet. So you're welcome to talk quietly through this. I just want to get them ready. And then I'll introduce our songs. All right. Feet shoulder apart. 3 gentle stomps. We don't want to break our drive. Okay? Take over any move. There you go. 3 steps. Right back. Go. In for 2, out for 6. Send your fists all the way to the back wall. And out. By breath in. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Walk away. So what we're doing is the beginning of our procedure, which is posture, really important for singing, and breathing, getting the control of the air coming in, and then using it and exerting your core muscles to get the air out. So we have PBS, not public broadcasting systems with Elmo's World, but posture, breath, space, and then we just kind of get the mouths open, because once the posture and the breath are working, we just got to get those mouths open. Which we'll all say, taller, not higher. Go. You probably heard a little difference when they put their hands up. The sound gets a little taller, a little richer. So once everything's going, the posture's going, the breath is going, the space is open, we're ready to sing. So my name is Ryan Lee. I am the proud teacher of these wonderful 6th graders and those 7th and 8th graders. They are the advanced choir, the concert choir. They're going to sing after the 6th graders are done. In fact, we're going to sing a song together here after the first few songs. So our accompanist tonight is the fabulous Marsha Fisher. Would you please welcome her? So our first song for you is called Sasa Kroma. It's from the country of Ghana in Africa, and it's from the Akan tribe. This is the largest group of people with the same language and culture in Ghana. And so we're gonna sing in Akan as well as in English. But basically the story goes, little hawk, this hawk has been orphaned, and the hawk is being told, don't worry, you've got family. Even though you weren't born to us, you have people who care about you and people that love you. So it's all about community and taking everyone into the center of the circle. We have some percussionists. They are Mark Pearl and CJ McKee. Well, let it give us a moment to get set up and then we'll start. This is Sasa Kroma. All right, so when kids come from elementary school to middle school, we focus just on singing and choir, singing in an ensemble. We build our vocal skills personally, But we also work on ensemble skills. And one of the things that happens in a choir is we don't all sing the same melody all the time anymore. As you can hear, that was what we call a partner song, where we have two different vocal lines going on simultaneously. And so that's called counterpoint or polyphony. This is when we have two or more parts that go together, and that can mean harmony. So we're starting to do that. Our next song is also a partner song. You're going to hear two distinct melodies. One is called Snow is Falling Still, and Still, 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 and the other one is Softly the Snow. One of them you may recognize. It's an Austrian carol that goes still, 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 and it's been written at the same time as another melody with it, the partner song. So listen very carefully for our harmony and our two different parts going on. We worked hard. We even separate. We have half the room kids go to one side of the room in the classroom, half the kids come to one side of the room, and we turn away from each other so we don't get distracted by the other part. And now we're here together, and you're going to hear both of the parts at the same time. So independent part singing is one of the things we're working on, and already they're doing it very well. Here is Snow is Falling Still.
Swirling and twirling and
to Jordan. Emmanuel, come on up. If you're willing to come on up. I want you up here. Okay, this is a Yonder Come Day, and it's sung in a 3-part round, so you've heard 2-part rounds, okay, but we're gonna do 3 parts, so it'll be just us, and then I'll ask you to clap when we're finished, and then to bridge the connection between 6th grade choir and concert choir, we're gonna sing it together, and I'll give a set of instructions for that, okay? Can we make some room for Emmanuel? So here is the Yonder Come Day, and we'll do it in 3 parts on our own first.
All right, here we go. One start first. So give us a moment to get reset, and we're going to do it again, all right? Concert choir, don't come up quite yet, okay? All right, you may talk quietly while we're doing this. I need the front row. In a moment, we're going to come down to the first boogie step. So front row is going to slowly make your way right here. Front row, you walk forward. Front row, come here. Right down the steps to the front row. Right here, that's it. All right. Actually, backwards. All right, I got to go to the middle of the audience. Feel free to conduct with me. No, don't conduct with me. Can you see me, faces and tails? Yes. Yay, all right. Ones, raise your hand. Ones, raise your hand. That's all the people over here. Twos, raise your hand. That's the alphabet or the type of music that you guys. Threes, raise your hand. All right, we sing it all together once. Then we go ones. Then we go twos. Then we go threes. Here we go. Y'all can come day. 1, 2, ready, here we go.
Yummy come day, day is a breaking. Yummy come day, oh my soul. Yummy come day, day is a breaking. Sun is rising in my soul. Sun
All right, concert choir, they haven't sung since earlier today, so we're just doing a quick warm up, and you'll already start to hear that, especially as they get older, especially in the tenors and basses voices, we have basses now, we have tenors, we have altos, we have sopranos, so you're going to hear a wider vocal range going on. So, the formation. Perfect. So, basses, raise your hands, basses, raise your hands, tenors, raise your hands, altos, raise your hands, sopranos, raise your hands. So, you'll start to hear those parts pop out as we warm up. All right, sing one, please.
So this is the concert choir, and the way you get into this choir, 6th graders, is you can audition, and you have to sing for me by yourself, and you have to do some a cappella singing. I usually ask the kids to sing Happy Birthday or a melody like that that's very, just very familiar. And you'll see that they sing with confidence right away in this choir, so there's a lot of confidence over there, so I'm hoping that a lot of them will be trying out for this choir for later on. So our first piece for you this evening is called Once Upon a December. It's from the movie Anastasia. It's an older animated movie from the late 90s, and it's about the Russian kind of, it's either a myth, fairy tale, or maybe it's based on some fact. There's some dispute on that, but Anastasia's family was absent most of her life because they may have been royalty. And so this song is about trying to remember a family and loved ones that you can't quite have the full memory of. It's like she was too young to know. So Once Upon a December.
Dancing bells, breaks and leaves,
Our next song has one word in it, just like that one sixth grade kid called Haida. This one is called Alleluia, Alleluia, and that's the only word in the whole song. So basically, these are just songs that we get to make music to, and it's generally a happy song. Alleluia is a happy, let's get the party going kind of a word. So we have percussionists on this, and you'll see an adult percussionist joining us. She happens to be my wife, Mrs. Kelchner Lee from Alberta Ryder Elementary School. You're like, wait a minute, which program did I come to? Alberta Ryder or Quality? So we needed a drummer for this song, and I was like, who can I ask? And I was like, oh, I know somebody who's going to be here anyway. That's a musician. So thank you. All right. So here is Alleluia, Alleluia, also featuring on percussion, Nalia Wilkerson and Stella, just forgot your last name, Stella? Peterson. So sorry, my bad, Peterson family. All right, here is Alleluia, Alleluia. Being such an awesome audience. Sixth graders, I didn't even know you were there. Thank you for being such an awesome audience. I do want to just give the adults a little tutorial because the kids are doing great. You guys are doing great as well. We do try to teach our students about all things musical. That includes being a great audience. So we always have a little section at the bottom of our program that says a word about concert etiquette, and it's clear that you read it. Like, it's not even something I really need to teach. You guys are so respectful, and sixth graders, you're doing great. So we really appreciate you giving us a great space in which to sing and do our thing. Our next piece is the Frozen Choral Suite. And when I saw this movie, these guys have heard this story a million times, so I'm going to tell it again. When I first saw this movie, I was excited about the songs, and then the choral music started. Like in that movie, I was like, my people, they made a movie with music that I love to hear. And so, like, there's like SATB, soprano, alto, tenor, bass music in that. So we're going to sing the coronation anthem that they sing for Elsa in the chapel where she's crowned queen. And then there's the fast, exciting part that you'll all recognize. Here is the Frozen choral suite. So our last piece is kind of a tradition here at Tuality. Concert Choir every year sings Carol of the Bells, which is a Ukrainian carol, and it's actually not meant to be a holiday song. The words were actually added later on to the version you all know. And I want to tell you where the origins of this song come from. So forgive me for having notes. I just want to make sure I give this piece all the full respect that it deserves. So this song was written in 1916 by Ukrainian composer Mykola Leontovich, and it was titled Shedrik, which means bountiful. The song tells the tale of a swallow, the bird, flying into a household to proclaim the plentiful year that the family will have. The song's title is derived from the Ukrainian word Shedrik, which I may be pronouncing wrong, which means bountiful or plentiful and generous. In historic Ukraine, the swallow is a sign of the coming of spring. The original lyrics of this song describe the swallow coming out to the master of the house and telling him about all the wealth and family happiness that he will possess in the year to come. You know this song under a more familiar title, Carol of the Bells. It was changed to a holiday song by Peter Wolowski, When Woloski heard the original song, it reminded him of bells. So he created new words about the arrival of the holidays. We hope you enjoyed our concert this evening. Sixth graders, I'm so very proud of you at your first concert of the year. Can we have one more round of applause for And on behalf of the concert choir, I want to say thank you for letting us sing on the sixth grade concert. And for those of you who are willing and able, if you are able to stack the chairs, our custodians sure would appreciate it. We just don't quite have enough folks to get to everything in the evening. So over by Sam Martin, Sam, would you raise your hand? There's a bunch of carts over by Sam in the back corner, and those carts hold the chairs that you're sitting in. We like to keep them under 35 or so stacked tall. So if you could put them on those carts, figure out how they get in, our custodians would sure appreciate it. And if a few adults and a few kids could help with the risers, get them back into the stage, we have a full school day tomorrow. So if you could help us out, I'd really appreciate it. Once again, thank you for coming, and here is Carol of the Bells. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and thanks for coming to our concert. Oh, 6